What's up, Peak Timers? With so many new Hot Wheels releases every year, my favorite 15 Hot Wheels does change quite often. So I haven't done an update video on this since 2017. So today we're gonna have a look at my top 15 favorite Hot Wheels castings of all time. Let's get right to it. And here is our 15 spots available. We will start it off at spot number 15 and count them backwards all the way to spot number 1. All right, spot number 15 belongs to the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo. This is a 2019 release car, and I love this one. I was really looking forward to this one. Hot Wheels actually made a 300ZX before, and they actually came out with this one as a new release of it, and the proportions of this one is just so much better. It's just a gorgeous looking car in white with those chrome wheels on there, and it has the T-tops up top as well. That's at number 15. We'll move it right down there. All right, and for our next car is also a 2019 release. It is the McLaren Senna. Now, you guys might be surprised as I've been really hyping up the Senna this year for releases, and I really do love it. The only issue I really have with it is that there's no front tampos on there. So if those headlights had some tampos on there, it would really give more detail to them. But other than that, it looks perfect. The back of it has great tempo work on there. The side, very good, very proportionate. And perhaps if we get a premium variation of this, it'll move up onto my list. But that at number 14. And next to it will be another McLaren. It is the 720S, specifically in this white variation with the black wheels and the chrome lip. I really like this one. And again, this one would be a little bit higher on the list. It has the front tampos, but it doesn't have the rear tampos on there. So if it had those rear tampos, I'd probably move it up on the list. But the color variation of this one, black wheels and white body, I really like it. So that's why this one stands at number 13. All right, moving on to number 12. Number 12 is the Ferrari 430 Scuderia. And this one, I just really like this casting. This car, when it came out, was amazing. And you guys know me, I've just really been liking gold wheels lately. So red with that Ferrari stripe on there and then the gold wheels, I think this one looks awesome. It's really unfortunate that Hot Wheels does not make Ferraris anymore, because I'm sure if they had the 458 Speciale or something like that, that would definitely be on my top 15. But there it is at number 12, and we'll move on to number 11. Number 11 is, there it is, the Mercedes Unimog 1300. This is a brand new release, and I really like this one. It's just I don't know, it's just fun. It just looks like a fun car. It's got the big tires on there. It's got the tires in the back on there as well. And it just lots of really good tampo work on it. Just looks fantastic. I think it's a really cool car. So that one stands at our number 11 spot, the Mercedes Unimog 1300. We'll put that one right there, and we'll move on to our number 10 spot. And at number 10 is the Lamborghini Aventador, and this one is the Mira edition, but any of the Lamborghini Aventadors I really like. I think the Aventador is one of the best looking cars of all time. It's one of the best new age cars for as far as design and stuff like that, and in real life it sounds amazing. And of course this one does have the gold wheels on there, so that does help put this one on the list. Great looking from the front, and you guys recently saw the video where I showed all the Lamborghini Aventadors that Hot Wheels made, except the supercharged front variation, but there's videos of that on my channel if you want to see the super variation. But there is the Lamborghini Aventador in number 10. We'll put that one up there and move on to number 9. And number 9 is the Dodge Power Wagon. Check this one out. This one was in a Dodge set, but I just really like the black with the yellow on there, the blacked out big wheels on there. Like, it's so cool. And this one also, it's all metal, so it's very heavy. It's a very quality feeling casting, but just such a gorgeous car. Really cool. So this one's definitely deserving of the number 9 spot. We'll put it right there, and we'll move on to our number 8. And our number 8 car is the Nissan GTR R34, the Skyline R34 GTR. gotta love this one. Just so cool. I love the green on this one. This one is a 2019 release car, but the green that they have on this, the Tampa work on the back of it, the front, just so good, such a cool looking casting. They do have a super treasure hunt variation of this one, which I don't have. I'm trying to get my hands on that one, but I really like this casting. Such a very good proportionate casting. We've seen this one in many different colors, but this specific green one, just so good. So that one will sit at our number 8 spot, and we'll move on to our number 7 spot. And number 7, boom, we've got another Lamborghini. We have got the Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. Love the Reventon Roadster. It's just the angles of Lamborghinis is just so cool. I mean, you guys know I'm a big Ferrari and McLaren fan, but Lamborghinis, they just, the design of them is just so cool. So you gotta love the Lamborghinis. There is your Reventon Roadster. And this one they have made in several different colors. Most recently they came out with a red one, and I believe we're getting a white one this year as well. But this silver one just looks so good. It just looks so good on camera too. So there it is. Lamborghini Reventon Roadster sitting at our number 7 spot. And moving on to our number 6 spot, the Porsche 934.5 in this blue color. Oh my gosh, when this one came out in this blue color with the white wheels, I just had to have it. And I bought several of them, so I've got a bunch of them in my collection. But Tampo's on the front of it, big rear wing on there. And I'm not a huge Porsche fan. I've just becoming more recently more into Porsches, but man, this casting just looks so cool. I just love the blue. And this one, they also did make a super treasure hunt variation of it, but this mainline variation I think is so cool. So we'll put that one in our number 6 spot. And moving on now to our top 5. Our top 5, to start off our top 5, boom, another McLaren, the P1. And this one, I have to say, there's one specific thing that I like about the P1 that they did with it. They put the wing in race mode. Gotta love it with race mode. The P1 in race mode just looks like 10 times better than without race mode. So gotta love the P1 in race mode. Great work on the back right there, even the exhaust. You can see the center exhaust right there. The Tampa work on the front. And of course, this yellow variation. I mean, yellow is my favorite color, so gotta love this one. The P1, great looking casting. Number 5 on our top 15. There it is. We'll put it up there. Moving on to our number 4 spot, the Koenigsegg Agera R. And this one, unfortunately, they just don't make it anymore. This one came in a Fast and Furious set, I believe it was. But this one, just so good, just so good. Just check it out from the top right there. I know you guys love this casting, and it's a very expensive casting now if you want to purchase it. But the Koenigsegg Agera R, it's just awesome. It's got real riders on there as well. It's the only actual car that I have on my top 15 with real riders, but it's just a very good looking casting. We're really hoping that Hot Wheels brings Koenigsegg's back to their mainline or to their premiums, anything like that. Just bring the Koenigseggs back. There it is, number 4. All right, we'll put that one up there, and we'll move on to our number 3, Bugatti Veyron Speed Machines Edition. The white with black and the gold front on there. You guys know how much I love speed machines. So there it is, the Bugatti. You see lots of Bugatti on my channel just because, I mean, it's just so cool. I mean, how could you not like Bugattis? It's just such a beast looking of a car. Gotta love it. Like the Tampa work on the front of it. There it is, number 3, Bugatti Veyron Speed Machines Edition. They don't make those ones anymore as well. And our number 2 spot is, boom, another McLaren. Of course, guys, lots of McLarens on the list. I mean, you guys know how much I like McLarens. McLaren F1 GTR. This is a Speed Machines variation. The McLaren F1 in real life is my favorite car. It's my favorite car of all time. So the McLaren F1 GTR Speed Machines Edition, this is the Nick Mason livery on there. So this is actually quite a rare one to get. I mean, another Speed Machines. There might be a trend here as a hint, guys. But there it is, number 2, McLaren F1 GTR. Love the yellow wheels. Just these wheels are just so awesome from the Speed Machine series. But there it is, great Tampa work. It's just perfect all around. Number 2, McLaren F1 GTR. We'll put that one up there. And our number 1 car. You guys, if you guys watch my channel, you probably know which one it is. But if you don't, you have to get this car. They don't make it anymore. So if you need to get it, it is quite expensive to order. But it is the Lamborghini Murcielago SV. Murcielago SV from the Speed Machine series, of course. So there it is. Our top 3 cars are from this Speed Machine series. So there's your McLaren F1, Bugatti, and then we've, of course, got the Lamborghini Murcielago SV. So none of the Speed Machine series they make anymore. They made the Speed Machine series from about 2010 to 2013 or so, but there's so many good castings in the Speed Machine series. And this one specifically, I mean, look at this. Tampo work on the front, great looking bodywork, tampos on the side of it, tampos on the back of it, blacked out wing, all glossed, blacked out wheels. I mean, this is just a perfect casting. It's just absolutely perfect. They do make this one, or they did at least make this one in white in a Cars of the Decade series. I didn't like it as much. I didn't like the white on it, but this one, it's just perfect. I really, really like this one. And it is my #1 favorite casting that Hot Wheels has ever made. So I'm gonna put that one up there in the #1 spot. So there it is, our top 15 castings. But just wait, guys, just wait. I do have 5 honorable mentions. So if it was a top 20, I would include these ones, but I'm gonna quickly show them anyways. Subaru WRX STI, blue with, I mean, of course, gold wheels. Gotta love the gold wheels. So there it is, blue with the gold wheels. This one came in a multi-pack just in the last year or so, so you might be able to still get this one. So there it is, Subaru WRX STI. Then we've got the Audi RS6 Avant. This one came out last year. Great tampo on the front and the back of it. This is a very collectible casting. They do have this one in a Super Treasure Hunt as well. So if you can get that one in the Super Treasure Hunt, it looks really cool as well. But love the Audi RS6 Avant. So honorable mention there. Next one would be the Buick Grand National. This one's a little bit meaningful to me just because growing up, my dad had a Buick Grand National. So I got to drive one and ride in one when I was a kid. So I really, really like the Buick Grand National casting. And this one I believe was from one of the Fast and Furious sets. Dom drove this one at the beginning of, I think it's Fast and Furious 4, the 4th version of the movie, but love the Grand National. There it is, honorable mention. Next honorable mention would be the Jeep Wrangler. This is a casting that came out, I think it was a 2018 release casting, and this is the second color variation of it in green, and they've already released now I believe it's 4 colors of it. They have the red one initially, the green one, which is this one, then they had a blue one, and then they recently came out with a silver one in a 2019 release. But love this casting. It's just so cool. The Wrangler, I mean, I'm not a huge fan in real life, but I mean, all these souped up and done out one, it just looks so cool. So there it is, Jeep Wrangler, honorable mention. And last but not least, our last honorable mention, Ferrari LaFerrari. And of course, they don't make Ferraris anymore, but I love the LaFerrari. I think it's such a cool casting. And I think that if they made this one like a newer version of it, they can make it just a little bit better. I don't know, they could improve it a little bit, make it slightly more proportionate. But other than that, it's just such a cool car, such a cool casting. We've seen this one race down my track many, many times before. So there it is, it's our last honorable mention. But let me know, guys, there are my top 15. Let me know in the comments down below, which car do you think does not belong on my top 15? And you know what? List your top favorite Hot Wheels cars. Put some comments down below. Let me know which are your favorite Hot Wheels cars. I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.